Okay, I want to say hello again everybody and welcome to English reading practice. Okay, this is video number 2 and I'm very happy to help you, okay, my students and friends and anyone who is learning English as a second language, okay, or a foreign language. I hope these videos can help you to get better listening and improve your speaking in English. So try to follow me the best you can. I will speak slowly and clearly and we will read every time. This is video number 2 and in this video we will talk about an exciting topic. We will read about this topic and the topic is action movies. Okay, how many people enjoy action movies? I do. I love all kinds of movies, but I really especially love action movies and kung fu martial arts movies. They're great. Anyway, let's begin and let's read together. Try to practice reading out loud, okay? And you will improve the more you follow and try to speak better English yourself. Come on. Okay. Action movies vocabulary. If you love movies with lots of high-speed car chases, martial arts fights, gun battles and big explosions, you're a fan of action movies. This genre includes superhero movies like the Batman and X-Men movies, spy movies like the James Bond and Mission Impossible movies, martial arts movies like Japanese samurai films and Chinese kung fu movies, and action-packed thrillers, thrillers like the Fast and Furious films and the Mad Max movies. The most successful action movies are usually from major Hollywood studios like Universal Pictures, 20th Century Fox and Sony Pictures. These are the movies with the biggest budgets, the most famous actors, the most expensive special effects, and the most spectacular action scenes. Millions of action movie fans all over the world flock to see them as soon as they are released. Wow. To create these special effects and spectacular action scenes, directors use computer-generated images or CGI. When we see a superhero like Spider-Man swinging from building to building, or we see an entire city collapsing and burning, we are probably watching scenes created with CGI. Before the invention of CGI, directors had to film real explosions and fires created by experts in pyrotechnics, and they had to use specially trained actors to perform dangerous stunts like jumping from moving trains and falling off speeding motorbikes. While these older techniques are sometimes still used, most of the special effects and stunts we see nowadays are created with CGI. Action movies are usually about a conflict between a hero or a group of heroes and one or more villains. In the Batman movies, for example, Batman's the hero and he's always in conflict with a criminal who's the villain. We see them trying to defeat one another in exciting action scenes but we also see other scenes that build up and follow on from these scenes. Movies like these almost always reach a climax near the end, in which the hero and the villain meet for a final battle. This climax usually includes some of the movie's most spectacular scenes and special effects. Not all action movies feature heroes and villains. Some feature anti-heroes, like Rambo and Mad Max, who face terrible dangers and will do whatever they have to do to survive. Anti-heroes don't have all the good qualities of a hero like James Bond, but we still enjoy watching them face these dangers and battle against others who are also trying to survive. Most action movie fans don't care if the main character is a hero or an anti-hero. If the story is good, the special effects are amazing, and the action scenes are exciting, fans will leave the cinema satisfied. Okay, now let's look at some movies, okay, some action movies in the list here. Seven Samurai, 1954, often considered one of the best samurai movies ever made, directed by Akira Kurosawa. Paths of Glory, 1957, a classic war movie starring Kirk Douglas and directed by Stanley Kubrick. Dr. No, 1962, the first, and some say, still one of the best James Bond movies starring Sean Connery. The French Connection, 1971, an exciting crime thriller set in New York, starring Gene Hackman. Dirty Harry, 1971, a crime thriller starring Clint Eastwood, followed by 4 equally good sequels. Enter the Dragon, 1973, a classic martial arts movie starring Kung Fu legend Bruce Lee. First Blood, 1982, Sylvester Stallone stars as Rambo, a Vietnam War veteran on the run from the police. Die Hard, 1988, an exciting crime thriller starring Bruce Willis as the hero and Alan Rickman as the villain. The Bourne Identity, 2002, the first of the Bourne series in which Matt Damon plays the assassin Jason Bourne. Casino Royale, 2006, a fan favourite James Bond film starring Daniel Craig, Eva Green and Judi Dench. The Dark Knight, 2008, Batman film starring Christian Bale, regarded by many as the best in the series. Drive, 2011, 或者是 2011, okay, an action thriller starring Ryan Gosling, directed by Danish director Nicholas Winding Refn. The Avengers, 2012, a big budget superhero movie starring Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans and Mark Ruffalo. Mad Max, Fury Road, 2015, often considered one of the best Mad Max movies starring Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron. Okay. And now let's look at some phrases and words. Anti-hero. A central character without the qualities of a typical hero. If I need an actor to play an anti-hero, I'll get Tom Hardy. Okay. Archenemy, also nemesis, a hero's biggest enemy. Will Sherlock Holmes finally defeat his archenemy, Moriarty? Big budget, well funded, with lots of money for production. My son loves those big budget Hollywood movies. CGI, computer generated imagery used in film and TV production. Those old movies were made without CGI, you know. Climax, the moment when something reaches its greatest intensity. She finally defeats her enemy in the climax near the end. Conflict, a serious disagreement between people or groups. The story is about a conflict between two street gangs. Hero, and for females we say heroine. A main character with good or heroic qualities. Brad's the hero and Angelina's the heroine. Kung Fu, Chinese martial art in which hands and feet are used as weapons. Was Bruce Lee a Kung Fu champion in real life? Yes. Martial art, an Asian style of fighting such as judo, karate, kung fu and taekwondo. I only like the fight scenes in martial art films. Okay. Pyrotechnics, the use of fireworks and explosions for entertainment. Before CGI, experts in pyrotechnics staged explosions. Samurai, traditional Japanese warrior who worked as a guard or a soldier. Those samurai swords are incredibly sharp. Sequel, a book or movie that continues the story of an earlier one. If a film's successful, they usually make a sequel. Series, a set of books, films, or TV shows with the same main characters. How many movies are there in the James Bond series? Okay, so that's a lot of information. You can learn more new words, you can learn more grammar rules by just simply practicing like this, and naturally you will improve in time, in good time. When you are outside, out and about, anywhere, try to communicate in English with people, and soon it will become very natural for you. Okay? So well done, see you again soon, and thank you for watching another episode of English reading practice with me, Richard. See you again in the next episode, where we will have another topic. See you again soon. Goodbye now.